I'm your host, St. B by B, and this is a City Too Small Productions. Today, I would like to talk about the state of Black America and what I believe what could help in the future. Blacks account for nearly 1 trillion in gross national income, but only 2% is reinvested into the black community. So that means the dollar only circulates one time within the black community. So the barber might cut your hair and he takes that money back into his home, which is in the black community, and he spends it somewhere in that community, and then the dollar stops, meaning the next time it's spent in a different community because our money is not spent in the community, it's taken to another community where it's actually better off when that money continues to circulate. You can see the Latino community, their money circulates 6 times, where ours only circulates once. And the white community, it circulates 9 times. I believe that every elementary school, every middle school, and every high school should adopt the HBCU framework, meaning you have HBCUs from K through 12, and you create a self identity and awareness for all black students. It will create a confidence in our black youth, and it will create a sense of pride about going to a black school and having knowledge about black history and understanding themselves. If you look at statistics here, 97% of students who graduated from Piney Woods last year earned college acceptances. But the biggest issue that they have is not that the kids graduated from high school or graduated from this prep school, but being able to finish when they get to college because they don't have enough money. So if we, as the black community, adopted the thinking of W.E.B. Du Bois, and the top 10% of our community went back into those black communities and reinvested back into the schools and reinvested it back into the community, we actually can have the money to create scholarships for these black kids. But a lot of minorities that are really smart and exceptional are forced to go to these white schools that are dominated by Anglo-Saxon thought and westernized culture, which doesn't give us a sense of pride like you see in this picture where you see an all-black prep school. This is how it should be from K through 12. We have to have a sense of ownership. This, again, I want to elaborate on the role of the talented 10th, according to Du Bois, was sacrifice black people sacrifice their personal interests and endeavors to provide leadership for the African American community. We all should endeavor to provide leadership that be the leaders in our community that our community needs. But we're so caught up in moving on up, we don't think about going back and trying to reinvest. This is the picture of W.E. Du Bois. He was the one who came up with the thought process of the top 10% of the African American community has a obligation to go back and help other African Americans get to that level. So, with the historically black colleges throughout K through 12, we create that identity. Now, in these schools, I believe that you should talk about God, but religion and God should expound on a God that looks like this, Christ that looks like this, based on the description of him in Revelation. His skin was bronze and hair like wool. So our black babies understand that they can identify with somebody that is God and that they can believe in. They're told to believe in this God that looks nothing like them, but looks like the politician, or this person looks like the cop that harasses them. Why you are not surprised that our kids don't believe in God? Because this is what you show him. This is what you show her. They don't believe in that. It does nothing for their self-esteem to believe in an authority figure. And now you put God in that sense of somebody just being another authority figure. Because they look like the people that harass us every day. That's all I got.